Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's Health Tip. This is Dr. Marco. Once again, we're back in our series with our office nutritionist, Mary, and we're going to be talking about these things today. Not just elbows, but all of them. Let's hear about joint support.
Sure, absolutely. You know what? I think joint pain, I think, is a big issue. Like we come across a lot of people, and it doesn't need to be that you're old. You can have joint pain even when you're younger, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So what we want to do is definitely talk about a product that can really help with joint support. It's obviously different bones, and there is a certain ligaments, cartilages, like synovial fluid that actually helps for the joint to have flexibility. So when those ligaments, cartilages start to wear off, you will start to feel this like bone and bone crunching and the pain, correct? So
Right.
that's where this product Prime Joint, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the isotonic system because this vitamin looks a little different than a regular vitamin that you'd buy in the market,
Exactly.
correct? So it's actually in a powder form, and I did talk about it in the series, but I'll just quickly recap that the isotonics delivery system is the second best delivery system. The reason being is when you take this powdered vitamin in your stomach, the stomach has to do nothing. It just has to recognize it and starts to, drain it into the gut where the absorption is going to take place so that the body can actually get the nutrient.
Right.
So that's the reason why we like the product in an isotonics form. So you get faster results and you can get the best absorption. Product, the Prime Isotonics Prime Joint product, it actually has two ingredients that are very critical that you need for joint support, correct? So one is glucosamine, and what glucosamine really does is that it actually helps to build back those cartilages, those ligaments, and those synovial fluid. And then pignogenol, along with that, what it does is pignogenol is an anti-inflammatory ingredient. And if you actually Google it, you'll notice there are 120 clinical trials that have been done on it. And it's a very potent antioxidant. So it is made out of French pine bark extract. So you can only find it in the French Maritimes. So what it really does is pignogenol actually is something even good for your overall health because it is an antioxidant. So what it's really doing is helping to reduce those pain. When you have the joint pain, helping to reduce that pain by reducing the inflammation. So the combination of glucosamine plus pignogenol really helps to support you with your joint issues. Now this is good for people who don't have very severe conditions, correct? So if somebody like you're starting to have those little aches and pains, then you can start taking this. And maybe if it's like the early onset of arthritis, this is a product that you can start taking. Or for that matter, even for maintenance, like if you don't have those issues, I would still recommend starting to take it because as we start aging with the wear and tear that happens in our body, we will start to experience those pain later on. So I always look at health as an investment. You want to invest in it, correct? So
Yeah.
you don't wait till something happens to invest. You do it from before. So similarly, in a case like this, where we know our joints will go through the wear and tear and we will be a point where we may have aches and pains, is good to sort of incorporate this into your regime now so that you don't have those issues later on, correct? So
Awesome.
that's with that. And then if you have more severe cases where you have arthritis and you have really, and this is more like osteoarthritis. I'm not talking about rheumatoid arthritis because rheumatoid arthritis is more of an autoimmune condition and it's treated in a very different way, even though
Right.
it's called arthritis.
Yeah.
So this is more for like osteoarthritis or even to prevent osteoporosis, osteopenia. We have this bone and joint kit, and what it really does is obviously you have the prime joint that's going to help with all the ligaments, cartilages, and synovial fluid, and the calcium is going to help to strengthen your bones. But you also need vitamin D because without vitamin D, the calcium is not going to be easily absorbed into the body, right? And I give a very simple analogy so you understand. Think about a car, and the calcium is the passenger, and the vitamin D is the driver. If you don't have vitamin D, calcium is going nowhere. And you need calcium for different functions in your body, not only just bone and joints, bone and teeth, but more for like, the neurotransmitters that send all the signals in our body.
Yeah.
They're all because of calcium. Similarly, you also need calcium for even your muscles. So, when your heart is pumping, you
Hmm.
need calcium. So
Right.
that's the reason why, if you are interested, you can actually get this package. So this way you can actually be taking care not only of your joints, but you're also taking care of your overall health.
Awesome. Very good. So that
All right.
covers our bone and joint health for this week.
Absolutely.
Very good. Simple. So once again, if anybody needs help specifically with supplementation, just reach out to Mary and she can guide you on your way. And the information will be below for ordering it or talking to Mary about that. So that's it for this week.